Welcome to Sessional English Language Workout. I'm Sam. Today we're critiquing the Bologna System and the modern standardization of education. We will discuss how the introduction of multiple choice assessment turned exams into a gambling game, destroying the essential skill of convincing a teacher and organizing chaos and entropy. Critics argue that this shift has shrunk educational content from 50 to 5, narrowing our minds from creators to consumers. The system creates transient workers for short-term use, effectively equalizing everyone into a disposable workforce. Meanwhile, the ruling class avoids these games, aiming to stratify themselves anthropologically from the short-living masses. To explain this history and its current result, we must master the difference between past simple and present perfect. Past simple is for finished time and historical facts. For example, the system changed in 1999. Present perfect is for past actions that have a result now. For example, this change has narrowed our minds. Let's analyze the decline of higher education together. Ogden's Lexis refresher will be using these words: machine, make, manager, map, mark, market, mass, material, measure, meeting, memory, metal, middle, military, mind, minute, missed, mixed, money, monkey, month, moon, morning, mother, motion, mountain, mouth, move, muscle, music. Part 1. The old way versus the change, past simple. Our focus is actions in a finished time period, what education used to be or when the change happened. Let's look at the past. The old university trained us to convince the teacher. Repeat. The old university trained us to convince the teacher. In the classical era, students practiced how to organize chaos and entropy. In the classical era, students practiced how to organize chaos and entropy. The Bologna process started the standardization of the mind. The Bologna process started the standardization of the mind. They replaced the oral exam with the multiple choice game. Repeat. They replaced the oral exam with a multiple choice game. The system shrank the content from 50 units to only 5. The system shrank the content from 50 units to only 5. How do you say? The manager measured our performance by a tick on the paper. The manager measured our performance by a tick on a paper. Part 2. The current results, present perfect. Our focus is actions that happened in the past but have a strong result right now. Now look at the consequence. The system has eliminated the need for true higher education. Repeat. This system has eliminated the need for true higher education. We have lost the ability to view the world as creators. We have lost the ability to view the world as creators. The new assessment has turned the student into a simple consumer. The new new assessment has turned the student into a simple consumer. The market has equalized the candidates for short-term use. The market has equalized the candidates for short-term use. Repeat. The market has equalized the candidates for short-term use. They have derived all the benefit from your transient experience. They have derived all the benefit from your transient experience. How do you say the mist of standardization has narrowed our mind? The mist of standardization has narrowed our mind. Part 3. The stratification comparison. Our focus is mixing tenses to contrast what they did in the past, what they have done in the perfect. The ruling class designed the test for the slaves, past. The ruling class designed the test for the slaves, but they have kept the real education for themselves. Result now. But they have kept the real education for themselves. They did not use multiple choice games for their own children. They did not use multiple choice games for their own children. Thus, they have stratified society anthropologically. Repeat. Thus, they have stratified society anthropologically. The system created a class of short-living workers. The system created a class of short-living workers. How do you say that the machine moved the mass of people into obedience? The machine moved the mass of people into obedience. Part 4. Obedience versus chaos. Focus is describing the loss of complex skills before we learn to argue and defend a view. Before we learn to argue and defend a view, now the system has replaced argument with obedience. Now the system has replaced argument with obedience. The material became simpler to ensure we do not think. The material became simpler to ensure we do not think. We have forgotten how to structure a complex form. We have forgotten how to structure a complex thought. The memory of true teamwork has faded away. The memory of true teamwork has faded away. How do you say? They made us consumers and we have accepted it. They made us consumers and we have accepted it. Connecting our learning. Powerful and critical work today. You have used English to deconstruct the Bologna system and the loss of intellectual freedom. We practice the vital distinction between past simple for the historical changes, for example, the system shrank, they replaced the exam. This places the blame on specific events in the past, again, present perfect, for the tragic results we see today. For example, it has eliminated education. We have lost the view. This emphasizes the current state of our society. By controlling these tenses, you can explain how the system changed and what it has done to us. This is the language of critical analysis. Keep practicing your defense against the narrowing of the mind. See you next time for our next English language workout.